Everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. We're here at John Lyons Park in Shediac. It's a wide open park here at the marina, and there's a lighthouse over there that we can see. So it's brand new World Wide Flora Fauna Park. Dave just put it on yesterday. So we're here at John Lyons Park. A brand new flora and fauna location. So we're gonna play some radio here. It's a busy park. So we're gonna kind of tuck away in that gazebo probably somewhere and just kind of stay away from the masses and see what we can do. There's hardly any shade here, so you need to have your antennas need to be self-supporting here because there is no place really to put it and it's at halfway up in the tree or anything unless you go way over there somewhere, and I think that might be on personal property. Yeah, here anyway, so John Lyons Park in Shediac. Let's go get set up and play some radio, and there's some history here I'll share with you as we kind of have a quick look around here. One of the reasons we got this on World Wide Flora Fauna, what Peter and I asked Dave to put it on, is about the history, telling the story of the flying boats.
30s and 40s, the Shediac Harbour, the Shediac Bay behind me, was a crucial landing point for the Pan Am flying boats that came here on their way to other stops, marking the first link into transatlantic flight.
So in this harbor here, in the 30s, probably 1933, 1934, there was Shediac Bay was a stopover for basically airplanes, the flying boat that was flying between New York City and London, I do believe. And they stopped here for refueling in order to fly over Canadian airspace because at the time, Newfoundland wasn't part of Canada. So Newfoundland was its own sovereign territory, I think still under the British Empire. It didn't join Confederation at the time. In order for these flying boats to fly over Canadian airspace, they made basically a rule that says you got to stop in Shediac and refuel. So that's what they did and it was only a short period of time, maybe just a few years. I think it was the 1933 to 35 or 36, somewhere around there. These flying boats came here. Anyway, John Lyons Park here tells the story of some of the commerce around Shediac, but also tells the story of the flying boats. And there's a couple lighthouses within range here. So we'll get lighthouses on the air here as well as flora and fauna, and we'll try to find the flying boats here. So you learn. That's what I love about World Wide Flora Fauna Parks on the air is you get to learn a little bit of the story of an area here. And I never knew what the flying. I knew there's a flying boats brewery in Dieppe, but I never knew there was flying boats that actually were flying boats. And here's the plaque for the aviation of the flying boat. I'm gonna see. I would love to get this as a Canadian national event through the historic parks program. Yeah, plaques are not in the best of shape. Oh look, I'm gonna set up behind those tables there in the shade because the way the sun's shining. And that gazebo where the bathrooms are there, I can set up in the shade there, and I'm out of sight, out of mind, right? Yeah, so there is a lighthouse there, and there may be one at the marina here too. I will have to go check it to get closer. But the signs are not in the best of shape. They need to be cared for. But it's a pretty busy park. It is a nice day. Yeah, so there's a couple of picnic tables on the other side of the gazebo there. We'll just set up and get out of sight, out of mind. And then I'm a little concerned about those power lines, but we'll see what it's like. Hope it's not too noisy. We'll just sit here behind these picnic tables here, out of sight, out of mind. I don't normally like to come to places that are overly busy, but this is not too bad. It's not. I'm more concerned about the wind than the people. The POTA Performer has been proving to be a pretty reliable antenna in the wind. And everywhere you go in Shediac, they have these lobster gates. The lobster is their symbol. Shediac is known as the lobster capital of the world. That's what they're famous for. I'm going to be picking some up on the way home tonight because it's garbage day tomorrow. We always get lobster on garbage day. Yeah, so here's the plaque about John Lyons. He was a visionary, a man, and believed people working together for a common good strengthen a community. In doing so, he helped create modern-day Shediac. From 1919 to 2010, he was a founding member of businesses and organizations instrumental to the economic foundation of Shediac. John was a man of intelligence, humility, and a quiet stubbornness who never sought the spotlight. Park is named in his honor, 1919 to 2010. He was 91 years old. And the walking path here is 410 meters. I want to check and see if this is part of the Trans-Canada Trail. I think this trail here that goes through Shediac is part of the Trans-Canada Trail. I gotta double check that and make sure. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe it may be. But I will confirm that. Here we are all set up. We got the POTA Performer up here. It's a little windy, so I got it weighed down with some, we'll see how it goes. A little noisy here, probably about an S3 noise right now, so it's a little bit of what to expect in the city. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can work through an S3 noise. All right, let's. We're gonna get the FT891 set up, and we got the battery. But yeah, look at this great location we got here. We got the Shediac Bay, got the marina, got the lighthouse. Let's get on the air and play some ham radio, folks. So the noise level here is not terrible. Your typical city noise, engine noise, all that stuff. What about S2 probably? So it's not bad. Anyway, I got the laptop just booting up here, and we'll get all the pertinent information over to you. Yeah, S3 without the noise blanker. Sometimes going up to an S4. Yeah, you know, you're in the city. It's you can't do anything about it. We're close to some power lines and some transformers. Not much we can do here. Okay, so a few technical glitches, but we're at Victor Echo Fox 4773. Victor Echo Fox 4773. John Lyons. The bands don't seem to be all that great, so we'll see how we can do. But I'm not. I'm hearing signals out there, but I'm not holding my breath for anything spectacular today. Is the frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? CQ Parks, CQ Parks. Hello, CQ Parks, CQ Parks. This is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. CQ Parks. Delta Lima 2 November Delta 5 and 9. Seven 344 Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. CQ Parks. United Tokyo 5 Zulu Charlie 5 and 9. Seven 344 Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. CQ Parks. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Zulu. Best signal of the day 5 and 9. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. CQ Parks. Okay, so the bands are pretty tough today, but we're making it work. I think we got about 78 QSOs so far. They're tough though, very, very tough. Signals are very, very weak for the ones I'm hearing. One of my counterpoises just fell over. Yeah, the signals are very weak for the ones I'm hearing. There are a few strong ones in there. I'm here, actually, believe it or not, still hearing Europe. Still hearing Europe, much better than I am hearing the US right now. Let me get this, decided to move the antenna just a little bit. I don't think it's gonna make a big difference, but I moved the antenna just a little bit. And I'm gonna reposition myself here on the table. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what are we sitting at here for QSOs? 77. So it's not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Counterpoise back in the ground. Decided to move the antenna just a little bit. I don't think it's gonna make a big difference, but I moved the antenna just a little bit. And I'm gonna reposition myself here on the table. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what are we sitting at here for QSOs? 77. So it's not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Yeah, so we're gonna punt on this activation. We got 98 QSOs in the log. It's just getting way too windy. The POTA Performer held up great. But people are saying they can hear the wind through the microphone and all that. The gusts are getting 40 kilometers an hour. When it gets that much, it's just a little bit too much. Of course, now that I'm taking everything down, the wind's dying off, right? That's how it goes, right? Anyway, 98. We may go again tonight just to make up for us, and maybe just hit Irishtown or one of the normal ones. Yeah, we haven't done Irishtown in a heck of a long time. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see if Missy lets me go and play radio tonight. Anyway, so greetings from this great place here in Shediac. The John Lyons Park, brand new on World Wide Flora Fauna as of yesterday. So activation number 1 under our belt. It's a wide open park, as you can see. Got this little hut here. I picked the table under some roof here, but we did a couple here. You know, it's an urban park, not one of the ones that are allowed on POTA, unfortunately. World Wide Flora Fauna allows it, so we'll come here, play radio here. Anyway, we got it activated, and that's the goal. 98 QSOs. I think we'll go out today, but we have one more stop to make on the way home, and I'll show you that once I get all packed up here and get back in Truckee and make our way over there, just on the way home. Stopping here at the Cocaine Seafood place. I'm not sure if it's open though. It's Wednesday closed. Oh no, Wednesday it's closed. Oh no. Okay, we gotta find another seafood place. I was gonna get some lobsters to take home. Oh well, Wednesday it's closed. Oh, well, that sucks, eh? All right, let's see if there's another seafood place around. There's always one in Bucktouche. Okay, fish market number 2. My favorite fish and chip place in the whole world, by the way. We're here at Ponzi's in Bucktouche. We're gonna get some lobsters from here. Hopefully they have some. Okay, so we got lobster, $14.49 a pound today. A little pricey, but I don't think it's in season right now. And some snow crab. Okay, so we got our lobster and some snow crab. $52 for 2 lobsters and a pound and a half of snow crab. Not bad. It's a little pricey, but better than the American pricing. Holy smokes! I can see what the prices are in Maine for lobster. I'll pay $15 Canadian a pound every day of the week compared to what they pay in the US for lobster. All right, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Hope you guys enjoyed our outing to Shediac, to the brand new VEFF-4773 park. It was a little windy today, but you know what? Any day you can get out and play ham radio is a good day, especially when it's sunny like this and 20 some odd degrees. Don't have too many more days like that left. 7-3 everyone. See you guys in the next video.